Hello everybody, this is Uncle Dylan here, God of Chaos. And today we are doing a tribute. I've been meaning to do this 2 years ago. Oh, but I didn't really have the time considering that all you fan guys and all that. So I figured I'd do it now. But before we do that though, we still need to go through others. Mostly the one person that I think we all know, well, needs to see his creation one last time. Alright, let's say a certain maggot. Ain't that right, Rick May? Yeah, thanks for having me here. So, am I in hell? No. You're too pure for this place. Your soul is not going to be in this dimension. It's going to go to the afterlife where people like you, like Stan Lee, in fact, pretty much staying around. Would you like some coffee? Ooh, that'd be nice. I don't know if you drink coffee or not, because I never really met you in person. Would have loved you, though. Would have loved to, though. So, who are you? My name is Uncle Dylan. I am the God of Chaos. Pretty much, you could say I'm the one person who actually decides who goes to heaven and who goes to hell, or who created the most dangerous sins and died from my men. I'm the guy who creates negativity itself, unfortunately. Evil is always in blood, no matter what we do. Wise. So, what are we reacting to? We're reacting to one of your greatest creations. Unfortunately, it's not a what if deku a soldier. I would do that one day, but I understand. Would be nice though. I'll do that next year, I promise you that. Pinky promise? Well, that's my finger, that's the size of a freaking Statue of Liberty. I don't think your pinky's gonna fit on that. You're probably right. So what are we doing? What if Deku was Pyro? Oh, you mean the one that's gonna be... Yeah, that one. What? Is he really gonna be muffled? Yeah, he's actually gonna be muffled so no one can understand him. Sorry guys, for once you actually get to not hear my voice in a character. I wonder how many players are going. I wonder how many people in the community, in my channel, will be like, "Oh, you prick." I bet. But there are other peoples who wish to see you as well. I look at the others who are pretty much the other creators of Team Fortress 2. How did they sickness, cancer, and age? They're already in the afterlife. So, what happened to the rest? Here's the best way to explain what happened. The hero and villain has caused his friends to be dead. Especially people like Soldier, Medic, Engineer, Scout, Sniper. You get the point. They're dead except Pyro. Izuku in this one is Pyro. And due to Pyro's origin being extremely unknown, that's for damn sure, and you never really revealed Pyro's gender, so I'm going to pull up a 50 coin one in this one and say he's a dude. Considering, well, reasons. Understandable. Well, I'm still cute. However, I think I decided which suit to go with, though. So if we start off with pretty much Pyro, who's at his gravestones. And he's just looking at the gravestones that has his friends. He remembers when soldiers passed away, maybe on the battlefield, pretty much with a blade, pretty much with a nasty, wet wound. Ain't that right? Right. Ain't that right, Medic? I mean, ain't that right, Soldier? You got something to say for your fans? Of course you did. Screaming angels, people. Those are the words he said. Don't worry, you guys. Although I already know that some of you guys are probably still mourning. Or some of you are not. But I know some people can just move on. We lost many, many people over the past years. We lost good people. But he would want us to jump forward and move on. He's a strong bastard, we all know it. So, the best thing we can do is just to do what we can do. So, shall we get started? Of course. Now, what caused death? The heroes and the villains. Team Fortress was attacked by one side and one the other. Pyro was the only survivor. And he knows the people who did it too. Class 1A, the hero society and the villain society. So he decided it became their worst nightmare. His little mind of happy and jolly and all that is dead. All the lolly and all the jolly is dead. And the real world now clashes in his eyes. Pyro is no longer happy. He is now known as Death. So we start off with Pyro with his first victim. A random hero, pretty much trying to bust it up with another hero. Let's say Mount Lady, because, well, she's a slut. So pretty much, Pyro goes to them. Axe in hand and dragging it. And now pretty much, Pyro catches them. And immediately grabs his hatchet. Mount Lady's getting all hot and heavy, if you get my drift. But next thing you know, she has something splattered all over her. And she said, "Did you nut it all just by being around my breasts? Man, this is gonna be one And this one she sees a sledgehammer to the poor guy's skull. And this one he just sees Pyro. You need to speak up, villain. This one's about to transform, but Izuku holds a flamethrower. Oh, like I said, I'm going. I wonder if they understood what I said. This one pretty much Pyro incinerates her by burning her to a crisp. Mount Lady pretty much is now running around pretty much with fire, which pretty much burns her. So pretty much Pyro pretty much walks off. With the heroes who are pretty much just having some jokes, drinking and all that. So pretty much this is when pretty much they read the reports. And this is when the news turns on because everyone was done partying. This is when we hear, we now have sad news, a Mount Lady's dead, and another hero at the hands of an unknown killer. Mount Lady was found burned to a crisp, and the hero that was with her was dead by a sledgehammer. Was the weapon of choice was a sledgehammer, or notified by the cops. As everyone sees her burning and charred her Mount Lady's corpse on the tiled floor. No one knows knows what happened. But everyone now fears this new villain hero killer. Who is this new villain killer that runs our streets? Who is this new monster that pretty much plows our nights? And will he strike again? We don't know. So pretty much that was it. But Izuku knew he had to move on. So Izuku pretty much sat up and got out to the new location. And sees pretty much the person he hunts down. So pretty much Izuku Midoriya gets to the new side of the Hero Society. And this one he gets going. This is when the Villain Society hears about that. But once, this is when Izuku who comes around and sees. When Izuku gets close, this is when pretty much Izuku comes across the new one. This is when pretty much he comes across the villains. The villain that he hunts. This is when pretty much they see the villain. And this is when pretty much he goes to them. Huh? Is that the... Who's that? Dude, I think that's the villain. Letting the incinerated hit them. I never seen anyone like that. Who's that? I have no idea, but I don't like the look of it. It screams bad. But before Izuku could say anything, this is when Izuku walks towards them with a flamethrower in hand. Hey, do you even know how to use that thing? Or are you just there to... And this is when he just shoots it, and all the flames around the guy are starting to inferno the guy. They get... Pretty much this is when the villains just start getting charred up and corpsed up into a bloody fine paste of ash. Once Izuku sees the other one, which is mostly the villain, this is when the villain says, "You prick!" Once Izuku was about out to pretty much attack. Okay. This is when another villain pops up and pretty much destroy. I mean, nearly they attacked Pyro, but Pyro deflated his attack. This is when Pyro. This is when everyone. This is when Pyro just sees the other hero. Bro, stop right there. Here. Don't even try. I killed them. They are innocents just like you. Ooh. You should not have any reason to. And this is when Izuku just chop off the hero's neck. And now looks at the villain. Hey now, there's no need for this. We can negotiate, right? Let's talk the price. Everyone has a price. Name your price. Money, power. Name it. Name it. I could get you it. I promise that there will be money. There will be power. That's when Izuku gets closer and closer. No. 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 And this is when Izuku pretty much slams his sledgehammer right on the guy's head. The head splatters everywhere, blood dripping from the skull, and pretty much it is blood and ruin. This is when we pretty much Izuku disappeared as soon as the cops showed up. This is when pretty much he sees. Damn. Looks like we got here too late. Great. Eat. Crap. Wasn't expecting that. This is another murder. What do you think happened? I have no idea. Yeah. But we're definitely dealing with someone else. Someone way more powerful. Someone evil. This is not evil. This is when pretty much Izuku looks at them. And this is actually not Izuku. This is when he sees them. What? You heard me. This is not evil. This is revenge. Revenge? Revenge on what? Don't know. I definitely have no idea for that question. So it could be anything. Great. This is definitely something else. But once Izuku got there, I'll admit, I never expected this. Do you have any idea what's going on? The police officer shakes his head. I don't know. But I do know one thing. This is not going to end well. The murders have been going on for 3 or 4 years, actually. To the point where it's getting out of control. More and more heroes and villains died by this psycho pyro. Everyone's been calling him the Hell Man or something. So everyone's been pretty much facing this psycho for God knows how long. The heroes have pretty much been hiring up their fights. It's an increasing watch for the past 3 months. But no one seems to be finding this guy. As a matter of fact, no one knows where this guy is. But they don't know where. But after that, and we actually start off with pretty much Pyro at a random location because no one knows where he is. He never stays at one place. Sure as hell doesn't stay here the second time. Yeah. So pretty much when Pyro sees that there's a USJ coming along, they don't know what to do. All I notice is it gets pretty brutal. But the training has also been going brutal, so we don't know what could happen next. So pretty much, this is when Izuku just sits down. But after that, this is when and Bakugo, who's pretty much just sitting there holding a watch. Bakugo? Oh, what do you want? Where'd you get that watch? It was from my dad. You know, before you murdered him, before you killed him. Look, the war was getting too violent. We had no other, or save your excuses. I don't want to hear it. I just hope that this Pyro one thing and one thing only. The person that's killing everyone, I hope he makes my death quick. That's all I gotta say. And this is when Bakugo just walks off. That, with those words, everyone knew that pretty much that, well, Bakugo never wanted to join. They knew he never wanted to join, but the heroes forced him anyway. It was pretty much one of those moments that you want to say, fuck you, but you can't. Izuku Bako kept his mouth shut because he didn't feel like dealing with them. So, after Bakugo pretty much getting back to his house, and that's when he says, "I'm home," and he closes the door, not like anyone's here. This one is Izuku Bakugo looks at the picture, and just see, he's a note saying, "Went to work." Of course you did, Of course you did, Mitsuki. That's all you do. Just work. That's all you do. Is work, work, and fucking work. And this is when Izuku just walks off. I mean, this is when Bakugo just walks off. This is when Bakugo picks up a picture of his father, aka Spy. I really do miss you, Dad. So, same to you, brother. He looks at Scout. See ya. This one, Bakugo just raised a coffee mug too, with the picture, and pretty much takes a big gulp. This is when Bakugo turns on the TV. Another victim has been claimed by the psycho killer that's been roaming around the streets of Japan. Another one? I wonder who died this time. This is when pretty much Bakugo just see he's the next victim. The reports of Endeavor, this number 2 hero, died from having his head amputated and his body parts are mutilated by acid. Ooh. Huh. Pretty much that's one way to take care of a hero. At least that's one less problem in the world. Many fans of Endeavor have created a memorial for the hero who has saved many lives. And Godspeed for whoever catches this monster. Bakugo turns on the TV. Monsters are everywhere. We just can't predict who. With Izuku, who's pretty much with the next hero. This is when pretty much one of the heroes sees him. Shit, it's the killer! How do you know? Oh, look! Oh, this one they see Izuku holding an amputated head. You son of a bitch! This is when the heroes start attacking Izuku, but Izuku pretty much uses his hatchets that he's been claiming over the years and starts using them. But this one he also uses the flare gun to hit one of the heroes right in the clothing and starts burning. The burning gets work for the hero. But this is when pretty much the hero tries to smack the other hero, tries to put it out. But Izuku chopped off, pretty much just uses a sledgehammer and swams him right into the jaw. Blood is spewing everywhere. To the point where the jaw is literally hanging out by the blink of the bone. And pretty much now it's just fallen to the ground. Because of blood loss. The other hero is pretty much now just burned to a charred crisp. And Izuku vanishes before the heroes can get there, and they just see the more victims. Damn it! Now we get to Class 1A. Hey, this is when pretty much Ochako says, "Hey, has anyone seen, Bakugo?" Monoma pretty much said, as for everyone, "No, we haven't seen him all day." Well, maybe he went to school? Well, Jiro said. I highly doubt it. Jiro's not a big fan of it. I highly doubt it. Bakugo is not a big fan of it, Jiro said. Huh. Well, great. So, do you have any idea where he went? Tetsu pretty much replies with, I think he went back home. Seriously? But the teacher says that all teachers must be at the class. You can't force Bakugo to go somewhere he doesn't like. Besides, Bakugo never wanted to be a hero. No. But why? Being a hero could be awesome. He doesn't have to blame... He can't blame them all for his parents' death. He can, because every hero was there. He's actually pretty okay with the heroes and villains dying by this psycho. Are you serious? Are you saying he's actually enjoying their suffering? Yes. With Momo, this is when Momo says, "I'll go see if he's at home. If he's not, then we'll look for him." Well, why bother? He's not gonna want to come back. Well, it's just for his safety. This is when Anita jumps up and says, "Right, we must find our fellow student." Anita, as usual. Well, with Bakugo, who's pretty much at the door, who's pretty much at a coffee place. Would you like your usual Bakugo? That'd be nice. He starts drinking it. This one pretty much he's enjoying his cup of coffee and his moment of quietness. Until he hears, "Found him." Shit. This one pretty much he looks behind and sees Mina. "Where were you?" "You here at the coffee shop." "Well, come on, we gotta get back to class." "No. Oh, I'm having my moment of quietness, and I prefer to keep it that way, Mina." "Come on, bro. Oh, class is about to start." Bakugo gives her the middle finger. You know, you can't have your anger towards us. Some people are also forced to be heroes too. No, they're not. I checked. I looked it up. No one has been forced into UA but me. So no, none of you guys are being forced to join shit. I'm the first ever forced hero because of my father's reputation. And saying it's for my safety. Because my father is the spot, I am the scout, and my brother's the scout. Everyone looks at Bakugo. Yeah, I said it. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Look, Bakugo, you're making a fool out of yourself. Oh, come on. You have friends. This one Mina puts her hand on Bako, but Bako just slaps her away. "I don't want friends. And my only friend died on the day you guys became fucking murderers. Besides, don't you have the Ochako squad?" "Well, what do you mean?" "You heard me. I want nothing to do with you guys. At all. So you can stay with your Kirishima squad. I want nothing to do with you guys. At all. You guys can go die in a ditch for all I care." Because the moment my friends drew blood is the day they died. So goodbye, Mina, Shinzo. This one she's thinking, he didn't call me Raccoon Eyes. This one Mina just sighs. You know what? Whatever. That guy's a jerk. This one Bako walks off. Friends. Some shitty ass friends I have. This is when pretty much Izuku walks off. But this is when Mina comes back. "Hey, Mina." "Hey." "Whoa, are you okay?" "No, I'm not okay." "Hey, why? What happened?" "It's Bakugo." "Oh, what happened?" "Oh, you're gonna love this. He disbanded the Bakugo squad. What? Yeah. He wants nothing to do with us at all. All because the heroes killed his father and brother. This one Ida says, I can't really blame him. What? What do you mean you can't blame him? His parents were villains. This one Ida says, I tried to kill Stain. Hey, don't I count as a villain? No, and yet you gave me a second chance. The heroes killed his brother. His blood. That's not something you can easily brush off. Wounds like that take time. Remember, you all had patience. Since when my father and brother died. Yeah, but you didn't blame it on us. Ida looked down. I did. What? I did blame you all for that. I did blame the heroes. But I moved on. Something that he has is not that easy. See, it takes time to heal. It takes a lot of time to heal. So you can judge him all you want. But all you're doing is just heating up the flames. And trying to comfort him now, after everything that happened, is just going to make it worse, Mina. But save it. We wait. And if he wants to disband the Bakugo squad, let him. We can't force him to keep it. But that squad was just forged by you, Mina. You created it. He didn't. So technically, it was more the Mina squad than the Bakugo squad. Mina looks down on hearing the words that he said. Now, let's get something to eat. It was mostly Bakugo who cooked. He stopped cooking. The only time he does is probably at home. Well, we might as well get over it then. I hope you're okay with just having cereal, because no one knows how to cook. Huh. This one Bakugo just sits down. This is when we get to Izuku. Now, Izuku is pretty much hiding at some location. But this is when pretty much we get to him wounded because he attacked some heroes. This is when Pyro goes. This one pretty much he gets into this random house. This one he takes off his armor and pretty much. This is when he starts pretty much trying his best to heal the wounds. So after that, this is when Bakugo. Oh, we get to Bakugo. Now Bakugo is just sitting in his room, sitting in his dorm, or sitting in his house. This one he just starts tearing up. But this one he gets a phone call. But this one he starts texting someone saying, "Babe, can you please come over?" This one he says, "Sure." When we get to the bar, and this is when we see the League of Villains. This is when they see someone leaving. "You leaving, Duck? You leaving, Dobby?" "Yeah, I won't be at the USJ, sorry." "Bakugo? Bakugo." He still hasn't talked to you? I know when to push, and I know when to do it. And right now, trying to talk to him forcefully is just going to make things worse. I learned that the hard way. Remember the time he didn't forgive me for accidentally burning his favorite toy? Oh God, I remember that. Man, that was pure or awkward. Yep. I mean, it took us ages. It took me literally 3 months. Now it's taking longer for me to gain his forgiveness. Be patient. He'll come around. But anyway, I gotta get going. I don't want him to, right. When they get there, and this is when they come across awesome people. Well, you already know who they are, so there's no point in hiding it. Same here. This one, Izuku just sits down, quiet, and minding his own business. But pretty much that business doesn't go anywhere because, well, there's nothing to talk about. At least for now. But luckily, this one Dobby gets to Bakugo, and this one pretty much he gets in. "Babe, you inside?" He opens the door, and there's tears just coming down to his face. This one Dobby pretty much just hugs him, and pretty much, well, she just comforts him. This one pretty much he sat down. What the? This one pretty much he says, "Hey, remember the song I used to sing you?" He nods. "You want me to help you sing? You want me to sing it into you?" He looks at him and nods. Alright. Shout out to the creator of the song player My Mother Told Me. Creators of Assassin's Creed.
My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven. Few many foemen, My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven. Humany foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow. Noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven. Humany foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow. Noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven. Humany foemen.
Good song onto the creators. So for those who, yeah, pretty much that's where it goes. This is when pretty much Bakugo fell asleep in Dabi's arms. Dabi kisses him on the forehead and pretty much just lets him lay there. The next day, hey, mind you, Dabi is not a villain in this one. Mostly because he was too busy on his honeymoon. He mostly just hangs out around the bar. It's pretty much his common place to work. Like, he's just a bartender there. He's not the villain. So pretty much after Dabi getting done with comforting him, Shigaraki pretty much tells him that we will not be there because of the USJ attack. He nods. This is when Dabi hears a knock on the door, and decides to put Bakugo in his bed. This is when he says, alright. This is when pretty much he says, well. And this is when he just goes to the room because he sees them. And he just sees the people that he has to deal with. The heck? And this is when pretty much he opens it to see Class 1A. Oh, sorry. We thought... Who are you two? We are Bakugo's friends. No, you're not. What? Bakugo told me what you guys did. Oh, no. Look, it was the heroes. I don't want to hear it. I heard that speech too many times, and I really don't care. And don't bother going in. Bakugo's asleep. We just... Oh, he's... Yeah. And he's not going to the USJ tomorrow. But I said he's not going, and I dare you to take him from me, because if you do, this is when Dabi lights his entire body in flames. I will burn you into a crisp. Got it? Right, got it. Good. Goodbye. This one, Bakugo says, this one pretty much, Dabi gets there. This one pretty much he sits there. this one pretty much he sits down. But this is when pretty much once they leave. Man, I could see why Bakugo hates those guys. Once Izuku gets there, I mean, once Izuku actually this is when pretty much the next day happens. This is when Aizawa in class 1A is there, but this is when he realized, wait, where's Bakugo? Oh, yeah, where's Bakugo? He's not coming. What? Why? They gave him a look like, you know why. Oh. He still blames us, doesn't he? They nod. His boyfriend was there. He has a boyfriend? This is when he says, wait, he has a boyfriend? They nod. I didn't know he had a boyfriend. Neither did we until we saw him. What's he like? Very rude. He threatened, and if we tried to take him, he'd kill us. Those are bold words. That's what we said. But he took it seriously. Like, really seriously. Like he wanted to kill us, but he couldn't. Are you saying that he held back because of Bakugo? He didn't want us to take Bakugo, so he kept his mouth shh. Didn't say a word. Huh. Well, thanks for the warning. It's the best thing we can do, really. He still won't talk to you two? He still won't talk to you guys? He stopped talking to us. It's all the way. So is there what? It's a time he did talk? They shake their head. No. He stopped, period. We haven't spoken to him in quite some time. Alright. Well, see you guys later. Well, alright, well, get to the bus. We'll talk to Bakugo later. Alright. With Izuku. Izuku found out about, hearing about the heroes pretty much doing the USJ along with the villains. So Pyro, being his fancy anyway, pretty much gets there, but hides, ready to pounce with his new weapons and ready. But once pretty much the heroes get there, he still waits because he wants a challenge. He wants a fight. So he waits. And waits. And waits. And he continues waiting, like a dog over a bone. So pretty much after literally waiting for a good 5 or 6 minutes, they show up. And nearly, I kid you not, nearly jumped up, but he knew that it was a bad idea if he did that. So he waits more for them to show. And pretty much the heroes do their usual thing, to the point where it's actually pretty fucking boring. Like, even Pyro thought this was boring as fuck, because they were just learning shit. No, literally, there was nothing for them to learn. They just learned boring stuff. So after learning about this boring stuff of Bakugo, and this one pretty much, why should they get there? And they just see, this one pretty much the villains show up, and Pyro's thinking, and there you go. So pretty much, this is when, and the villains show up, and they start attacking the heroes. But this is when a hatchet is thrown by the villains, and pretty much one of the villains has their head attached to the wall. This is when the heroes look left and look in astonishingly fear, and they just see the person coming out. And this is when they see a man in a hazmat suit walking towards them. Immediately, the villains knew who it was. Oh, shoot. Nah, shit. It's Pyro! Wait, oh, shit. It's the hero killer! They're Pyro! And this when Pyro starts attacking the heroes and the villains like a mad dog. Okay. And pretty much Izuku charges it in weapon in hand and pretty much making sure that they don't survive this encounter. So pretty much when Izuku continue on attacking, this is when pretty much Izuku's seat goes to them. This is when Izuku just goes to them. And this one he continues fighting them. Now, pretty much, you already should know that Izuku is not really the nicest guy already, considering that he had to deal with people's bullshit. Yeah. But once they pretty much came, this is when pretty much the heroes are too busy keeping civilians at bay. Well, actually, no, this one they're too busy making sure that no one attacks them like a bunch of savages. Just because, let's face it, so that's pretty much where this is going. Let me get this right. But after pretty much fighting and, well, surviving, pretty much the heroes and villains were forced to team up because of Pyro, because he was burning them all like freaking marshmallows. And some of them literally have third-degree burns to the point where they had to be amputated, so it's gotten pretty nasty. So pretty much Izuku has been fighting, and this is when Shigaraki says, "Nomu, this is when he says, "Bring out the Nomu." But sir, this Nomu is not right now. No, all mights are our agenda now. It's surviving. And if you play Team Fortress 2, then you know how brutal a person who plays Pyro can be. Let's admit it, they can be pretty brutal. Well, now, you're all probably thinking, what? A Pyro's not even that strong. How can they be brutal? Well, piss one off and find out. Because if you decide it'd be a smart idea to piss off a Pyro, I ain't saving your ass. That's your stupidity. That's you being a stupid. But I ain't saving you. You decided to be the idiot, not me. I know when to fight and when to flight. And facing a Pyro, I am flighting. Because, let's be honest, no one wants to face a Pyro. Am I honest, people? Well, I know I'm honest because, let's face it, you would run too. Admit it. That you would. But now, I wouldn't really run away from Pyro, but I wouldn't want to piss one off. Because number one, they could literally destroy my food. And I fucking love my food. So damn that. So pretty much after the talk, before the fight, this is when pretty much the fight gets brutal. Now, Pyro managed to defeat the Nomu. And the Nomu, all the Izuku can, this is when only thing that he could say a legit is shit. Well, we're fucked. Aren't we getting a little low on ourselves? Kuragiri, we just lost a Nomu to a brutalizing serial killer. I think and us worrying about ourselves is a little bit of a low blow on the right now, because as right now we are about to die. There is literally nothing. We are going to die. Right? Whether we like it or not, there is nothing we can do. We're fucked. This is when pretty much they hear, "Have no fear, for I am here." The one time I'm actually happy to see All Might. Right. This is when pretty much he sees Pyro with chunks of corpses and pretty much burning in piles. This one he says, "Villain! Then you will stop up this madness and put your hands up for justice." This one Kuragiri, Shigaraki says, "We surrender! Not you two! Not you villains! That villain!" They point at Pyro. "That ain't a villain." "What?" "Yeah, he's been killing villains too." "Oh. He's been killing both sides. He wasn't just killing the heroes." "Wait, so he's not one of yours?" "No." "Oh. Then whose? Never mind. Prepare to die. Prepare to face justice." "What? I can't understand you." What? That's better. So pretty much Izuku charges up and attacks. That's all my pretty much says. Texas smash! Izuku just pretty much grabs a revolver that Spy had, points it at All Might. All Might eyes open wide, and pretty much he shoots the gun, which the bullet immediately pierces through All Might's skull and falls to the ground. This one Izuku grabs the hatchet and just chops off the head. Holding All Might's head, he roars in victory. This is when Shigaraki says, "Kuragiri, open the portal. Open the portal. Open the portal. Open the portal. No, open the portal. Oh, I'm opening. This is when he looks at the villains. "Open the portal. I'm opening it, damn it." This is when immediately they open the portal and they go through. All for One just says, "What the heck?" Because this is when he sees Pyro, flames behind him looking at him and just breathing very heavily, like Darth Vader, or high on steroids, and just got done brutalizing an orphanage on Father's Day when they were just gonna get adopted. Wow, that was that was actually kind of funny. I said that out loud, didn't I? All my subscribers say yes. Bah, who cares? It was funny. Oh, I am awful, but I love it. Okay. So pretty much Pyro wants to pretty much go to All for One. This one, he says, "Close the door, close the portal, close the portal, close the portal." Well, I am. This one the portal was just in time closing. Who was that monster? That monster was Pyro. What? Pyro? Wait. Who's Pyro? That's the thing. No one knows who Pyro is. No one knows what Pyro is. It's one giant mystery. No one knows where it came from or who it is. Only thing that people know is that it's dangerous, it's crazy, and it shows no mercy. No one knows who the creature is. I see. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't there a way to stop that thing? He looks at them. No. You can't stop hatred. You can only help it grow. Well, grow? Grow. It will not stop until every hero, every villain that was there that day he will not stop until everyone who killed his team dies. Oh shit. What? Wait a minute. We weren't there though. What? Yeah, Alpha, we weren't there. We were too busy here. Is he mistaking us for... This one I just realized. This one everyone says overall. Oh. This is when the other heroes show up. And this is when Izuku goes... This is when... No, not the heroes show up. I'm going to make it more dramatic. This is when he just slowly walks towards the students, breathing heavily and pretty much dragging his axe towards it while holding All Might's head, showing it as a freaking nasty trophy right next to Endeavor's head, which is on his waist. Aced. This is when pretty much all the students are now in fear here, and all Izuku just holds up his blade. He holds his weapon up. And ready to strike. But he doesn't because... This is when Izuku just walks forward. And this is when he raises his axe up. But this is when immediately someone stands in front of them. Wait! I know you're angry. Look, I get it. Pyro. Look! This is when he shows a picture of Pyro with this boy. That's me! Remember? Oh. Yes, that's me! It's me! I didn't want to be a hero. Oh, Bakugo didn't want to be a hero. We were forced. Me and him. If you kill these kids, you'd be no better than the heroes who killed your friends. And this one pretty much he walks off. But you can kill Mina. She was where? What? And this one Izuku throws a hatchet that hits Mina right in the head. And this one Izuku's waiting for the other. So is Bel Chaco, she was there. Oh, you snitch! And this is when Izuku just swings his sledgehammer, which hits her directly right into the throat. Breaks it, and starts doing a little bit of a yo-yo, little twisty thingy, and then falls off the head. Hey. That's actually about it. He points at Ida. He's a fan of Sniper. That's Sniper's kid. Huh? Yeah, I'm the Sniper's kid. Oh, hi. He told me a lot about you. He did say you're scary, and you kind of are. Mineta, how do you know this guy? He's my childhood friend. Huh? Yeah, I knew Pyro since we were kids. He always wore a mask. But how do you know that's your friend and not someone else? Do you understand muffled mask? Okay, fair point. But, well, me, Ian, you, and is Aizawa alive? This one they see Aizawa's decapitated head. This one they see Aizawa pretty much was drowned. Anyway. So me and Ida are the only survivors. we'll take that as a yes. We must well, we should go, right? He nods like, yeah, let's go. Oh, and even he nods. He nods like, yep. Let's go. Oh, agreed. Yep. And this one Bakugo this one Izuku just walks off like. Yep. Whoo! Oh, you so. Good. This one Bakugo. This one Izuku just sits down. Horrified, weren't you? Yeah. A little bit. This is when Pyro disappears. And he just looks. Whew! But this one when the heroes show up and they just see the bloody fucking mess. And then you just see two traumatized students. Well, they act traumatized. Technically, they seem worse. But after that, this is when Bakugo sits down. Well, not Bakugo, but you get where I'm going. Are you okay? This is when Mirako immediately goes to them. Are you two okay? Yeah, A little bit scared, but that's it. Oh, you poor children. What did this? This when they start acting, start like the killer. Oh my god. Come here, you two. You must have been in a lot of trouble. Now Zu sees this, and then sees the missing head of All Might. What happened to? Oh. And he realized, this killer just killed All Might. There's nothing truly stopping this man. And Mineta and Ida, they're the only two survivors, and they're thinking in their heads, oh, I doubt that. So Izuku pretty much just sits there. They're shaking like a leaf and acting all scared and like, Hawk is pretty much in a vengeful mood. But pretty much with Pyro, he realized he got injured in the fight. And pretty much this one he just lays down. He closes his eyes until two figures say, come on, we gotta help him. Are you crazy? What if he attacks us? He won't. He knows me. And this is when the people start dragging him. This is when Izuku wakes up. And this is when we see him for his mask off for the first time. I'm not going to go into detail of his mask. The Pyro's looks must be concealed from now on. But this is when pretty much Pyro puts his mask back on and his suit. Actually, no, he just puts the mask back on. And by the way, Pyro is fucking built. Like, he is buff. Oh, and a good looking one, too. Ooh. And when I mean buff, he is. He's he's a definite shackable. Oh, like, he's the type of guy that likes to shag and wants to make sure you don't forget the best night of your life. Like, oh no. He's one of those people that wants to make sure you remember who put that handprint on your butt. Luckily, in this one, that will happen. Well, once, you know me. But after a good frickin' day, well, pretty much of healing, because Izuku's so patched up, he looks like if there was a gore rating, it'd be up the charts. Like, literally, he looks like he just survived going through One Piece and fighting every last One Piece character and claimed victorious. Yes, I can already just see in the looks of people's eyes, and they're about to say, "Hey, I bet that Dylan, One Piece characters are not that OP." Well, you're right, they're not, but still. I mean, sure, there's Saitama, but he's supposed to be OP on purpose. So I can't even be mad at that. But after defeating him and pretty much claiming victorious, because it was fun to see them suffer for what they did to his friends. So pretty much Izuku walks around and smells something delicious. He remembers the smell. It's bacon and eggs. So he walks downstairs a little bit, tries to be sneaky, but this one he trips and falls. And there's a thud. Oh, you're awake. Come on, Pyro, you can't do that. Yeah, it's me, Bakugo, come on. You killing heroes can go one day without killing heroes. Your wounds need to heal. Here, have something to eat. And this one he sees Dabi. Hi. He said, "Who are you, and how do you know Bakugo?" "Oh, I'm his boyfriend." He looks at Dabi with the cold, dead eyes of a demon. Boom. You pervert! Ow. What did he say? He says almost 90 things. It's pretty much even made Dabi be blush. Oh, is he always like this? I think he's been hanging out with Engineer. Oh yeah, Engineer always did treat you like a kid, like a child. So I can't really be mad. So this one, Dabi says, "So, I hope you know that I wasn't there." What did he say? He said that you being here kind of says that you weren't there during the attack. So who do you think was there? He thinks that the League of Villains was there, so he's been attacking their men. But the League of Villains weren't there.
Huh?
Yeah, the League of Villains weren't there. We were pretty much hired by the Red Team.
Huh?
Yeah, we were hired by the Red Team. meaning to take Australia, a rare type of ore. This when Izuku now thinks about it, he face palms. Is he saying sorry? Yeah, he's saying sorry for killing your men. Don't be. All for One actually kind of knew that they were part of that attack, so he's not mad. It was actually Overall who was the one who attacked your friends. Yeah, Overall. Well, he's the one who's been murdering people over the past 3 or 6 months, creating those Nomus. Yeah, those Nomu. Those, the ones that, I hope that's a threat of his life. Yeah, it is. He says once he finds Overall, he'll plop out his axe into his spine and make him wish he died in that fire. But you're gonna have good luck with that. Overall has a lot of powerful people. He says he's stronger. Oh yeah, and you're far more clever. Smart of you, using spies' weapons. What? This one Pyro hands Bakugo his dad's revolver and Scout's baseball. All bad. This one Bakugo just hugs him. Melvin starts tearing up, and Pyro comforts him. But he gives him to Dabi because he knows those two are lovers. And gives Dabi the thumbs up. Thanks. Thanks for approving. This one Bakugo just blushes and just gives him the middle finger. You! And he bunks Pyro in the head. Okay, that I understood. Did he say ow? Yes, he said ow. It's supposed to hurt. After that, this is when Pyro starts healing and resting. As for the hero community, they mourn for their great loss of their great hero Overall. One All Might, who has pretty much been the symbol of peace and is the greatest hero of them all. Which I'm obviously bullshitting. So when Izuku was healed, let's be honest, we all want to see him pretty much take on the world, if you get my drift. So pretty much Izuku, who's 6. This one pretty much over the past 3 or 4 months, he's been healing. Because when you think about it, facing both villains and heroes at the same time kind of scream, ain't bloody murder. So that's what he did. He survived. With all the heroes who pretty much mourn for their great hero's tragedy and falling into grace. But this is when Bakugo and Dabi walks into the bar. Hey guys, hey, All for One says, hey there. And this is when Pyro pops up, and All for One screams like a little girl, and just like everyone else, and they immediately start running for the backup door. Wait, he's not here to kill you guys. Ice. That's when All for One says, that's a load of thunder, Chuck. Yes, they can help you. That's when they stop. Help? You want us to help you? Oh, I thought you were here to kill us. Translation, please. He said if he wanted to kill you, he could have done it. And by now. Yeah, okay, you're right. You would have. This is when pretty much Pyro, this is when pretty much he sits down and explains everything to All For One. Huh. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for Bakugo's translation. You're welcome. As for All For One, he's around this place, but he's heavily guarded. That's where you guys come in. You can help us pretty much cause a distraction while we jump in. Because I know you don't have the resources enough and the firepower to pretty much attack. And there's not going to be any field trips. That's for a while because of, let's see, Zuko killing All Might. Because of Pyro killing All Might. He killed All Might? Oh, this one he holds the All Might's head around his waist. I don't know if I should be disturbed or grateful. How about grateful? Because that could have been your head. Touché. Hey, so what did All Might do? He said All Might killed Heavy. Hey. This one pretty much, once he remembers it clearly. Heavy will crush you! Not today, mercenary! Texas Smash! Yeah! Run, Pyro! Run! As for Endeavor, he's the one who killed Engineer. Well, son, I'm gonna say this. This is what Endeavor says. Any last words, Engineer? I see you still masturbate more than once a day. Hey, and I see you're still single. Yeah, and this one this one in Engineers pretty much just flips him off. And this one he says, "Take care, Pyro." And this one Endeavor just kills him. Yeah. Damn. But why? We don't know. Oh. We honestly don't know why they did it. Jealousy, maybe? That's a strong one. Because the mercenaries were always hired. And they got paid more. After that, so pretty much this is when an overall says, well, this one All For One says, well, men, we have an idea how to take care of overall once and for all. You guys with us? They nod. Great. Actually, this is when he says League of Villains. And this one pretty much, Pyro says, oh, no, oh, you can't. They thought, okay, here's funny. Pyro thought that you guys were the League of Villains. I don't know. Is it because the LOV thing? No. We're called League of Valor. We're a mercenary group. And this one, pretty much Pyro face palms, aka Zuko. Why does everyone get that wrong? Because we technically don't look very mercenary-ish. Okay, fair point, but still. But after this, Izuku sat down. And this is when he just looks at them. Right. This is only pretty much with overall who's experimenting. And because, well, he wanted to. This is when Bakugo says, well, oh, we got our idea, we got our way. But who's ready? This is when everyone nods. Good. And this is when pretty much they pick up their weapons and getting ready to charge. much, and stands up. Now, pretty much All for One sees, this one overall sees the League of Villains, or the League of Valor, because they gave me having some type of typo. Pretty much this is when Bakugo is like steak sitting in his head. So pretty much this is when Bakugo, and this one pretty much the League of Valor and pretty much overall's men start attacking each other, while Pyro fights off, and he remembers their the kind words that Pyro was taught by them. So pretty much this is when Pyro just walks up to them, sitting and just looking at them. I mean, this is when pretty much he charges in with all for One's men and pretty much attacks them. Muscular takes on the other guy, and the League of Villain pretty much attacks the others, having a Valier. But this is when Pyro fights through and gets to Overall. They clash, but Pyro loses. I mean, he's losing, and he's pretty much with a broken arm and a broken axe. Pyro Overall pretty much towering over him, and this is when he gets impaled. This is when he's about to doze off and pretty much about to die. But this is when he hears, "No! You do not have my permission to die! Heavy sconcing on you! Yeah, go beat up that sucker! Give him what for, mate!" This is when he just sees the friends of his ghost with halos. "Give that sucker and I punch! Punch! Give him! And what for, lad? Get him, mate!" This one he sees Engineer. "Kick his ass, son. For all of us." This is when pretty much Pyro's eyes flame up, and this is when pretty much he stands up. Overall's like, "What?" And pretty much is ready now, and this is when he starts grabbing one of the arms and starts infernoing it. Like, Overall attacks Izuku, but Izuku creates a hatchet out of fire and roars. The other League of Valor pretty much just see Pyro fighting Overall and winning, and screams Valor, and the League of Valor fights on. Blood splatters everywhere, and the fight continues on, showing that even mercenaries have honor. And fights on to hold in that honor. And pretty much when they get there, this is when pretty much he's set as... This is when Pyro got Overall on his heels and pretty much only has 2 arms and a leg left. 2 arms and a leg left. And this is when he just looks, and this is when he's just and Overall just looks at him. "I died from a prick." You know, if I could actually understand you, I'd say that was an insult. Am I right? This one he just walks up toward him, holding a switchblade. And this one he just pretty much holds out the one. This is when he holds out a wrench, which Engineer had fixing things. Oops. This one pretty much, and she just looks at him. Well, this is interesting. I died from a frickin' man. Well, see you in hell, Mr. Pyro. And this one pretty much, once he starts swamming the croak, starts whacking him with the wrench and pretty much brutalizing him and pretty much having nothing more than blood all over the wrench. And this one, and he grabs his hatchet and just cuts his off Overall's head. When he gets out, and the men are starting to, and this one pretty much he holds the head and he just looks at the enemies. And this one he just roars, a true member of defeat of the enemy seeing their leader defeated. The Overall's men starts running away, and the League of Valor cheer for their champion. This one pretty much he rises and is now champion. And this is when pretty much he just walked. This is when he starts going with them. This is when Baku says, "So, what now?" What did he say? He said he's gonna take a nap. He said he's going to my house. I said he's gonna take a nap. He needs some sleep. I think we all need a nap. Agreed? Yep. That'll work. Now, pretty much, this is when Ida says, when this one they hear, Pyro! And this one they see, Ida. Hey, can you do me a favor? Come here. And immediately he lifts up his mask, lifts up Izuku's mask, to the point where he can see his lips, and Ida just straight up kisses him. Whoa! Pretty much Pyro doesn't know what to say. Sorry, I've been meaning to do that. You don't have to accept it, but this one Izuku just kisses him again. But this time it's like one of those Disney versions where pretty much you just hear the smooching. This is when Baku says, Alright, get a room, you two. Oh, this one Dabi says, Babe, we have no room to talk. Yeah, you're right. Hey, do you two have a place to stay? This one Izuku got done, he shakes his head. Good, we have a place you can stay at our house while you two, get along. This is when he pulls off his mask down and says, and holds his thumbs up. Of course. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're gonna have to replace that mask because... Actually, did anyone know what he looked like? I don't think any of the heroes know what he looks like. Huh. After that, this is when pretty much... This is when after that means Bakugo was free from UA. Mineta also decided to move with them and pretty much live with them. Because, he's a single Pringle and he pretty much wants to stay that way by playing video games. Ida, and this is when pretty much a couple of months has passed and it's now Christmas. By the way, Eri is dead in this one because, they couldn't find her. And everyone starts celebrating Christmas. Ida gave Izuku a unicorn, which Pyro always had, but it was burned. Bakugo was given a necklace that Dabi made, and pretty much let's popped the big question. And on Bakugo, and he immediately said yes. Ida pretty much just gives a thumbs up because he got a Dark Soul. He's got the new God of War out. Lucky bastard. Yes, what a lucky bastard you are. Oh, I bet you are. What? I bet you're just smolting at it, aren't you? Ooh. But anyway, Pyro, this one pretty much Ida was given a type of handcuffs. Wait, these are for... He realized. You pervert. Ow. This one, Mineta said, aren't those dudes... Let's not spoil the moment. And immediately... By the way, Izuku was like wearing a Santa's sack. So this one he says, looks like I'm gonna give Santa his gift as well. He smiles. Pyro smiles. Now, let's go. But pretty much, that's about it. And they lived happily ever. Do you call that a happy ending? Or do you call that like a what the fuck moment? Like Rick Gray? I say it was a happy ending, but I would also say, hey, well, talk about a story. But it was funny with the vengeance and the blood and all that. You have work coming out from yet. And great pyro voice, by the way. Bah! That was just me being muffled. I wonder how many of the people are like, seriously? You're an ass. As for me just doing the pyro voice, even though it sounds fair, considering that pyro doesn't talk, I say that makes sense considering that the fact that it is pyro, and pyro doesn't really speak in the game. He muffles. So you pretty much did the right thing. But are you actually going to do a soldier what if? One day, kiddo. Now, this one I open the dimension and show the bright lights. Time for you to go. Hey, say hi to Stan Lee for me, okay? I will. Thanks. See you around. Oh, you too. And this one he just walks off. Well, you heard it for Rick May. Hey, I got potential. Well, and let's hope that guy finds a better place in the afterlife. But anyway, that was it for the video. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, the God of Chaos. And I'll see you all in the next vid. And also, thank you for helping Pyro choosing his costume, because let's be honest, it was kind of hard to choose. Yes, I can tell. Oh, but you know what else they're gonna choose? Your ship for the next Jeff the Kid for the new creepypasta, what if? Yep. Have fun. I'm joking. Get him back. Get him back. You get to choose that next Tuesday. Yay! Get over here. See you later.